Welcome to my month in March. Alright guys, so I don't have a lot for this video, like at all. And then I started to think about it, and a lot of what I show you in these my month in music videos is like, a lot of them are like studio days where I can't really show you anything because the song's not out yet. And I was hoping to have more like live performances, like from me going out places and stuff. So I'm gonna continue with the videos, but if you have any suggestions of things you want me to include in this video, let me know, because I want there to be actual things to put in here. But I have a clip of me like rambling about songwriting and stuff, and then I have another clip talking about a live performance that I did do, but I don't have like a video footage of the actual performance. But it is what it is. Some months there's gonna be more, some there's gonna be a little less, and this is just one of those little less ones. So if you have any suggestions for any other types of videos, let me know so I can do that for you and enjoy the video, I guess. Hello everyone, I am just heading out. I am going to an open mic of sorts, but I got this my spot back in January and it's March, so I am in a round with 3 other people at Belcourt Taps. I don't know if I'm going to film myself. I didn't bring a camera stand or anything. I know sometimes they record it, so I might put in footage from it, I'm not sure. But at least I'll talk to you guys about it after I get out. And so that's where I'm headed now. And I guess I will see you there or see you after. Alright, so this is probably the worst lighting situation. I'm in my car and I realized I forgot to like film my afterthoughts of performing, which probably would have been a bad idea driving anyways because it was raining, so whatever. So I just wanted to get my thoughts right off after. They didn't film anything. Sometimes they'll just film like little clips and put them up, but I didn't see any posts on it, so that's like not a big deal. But I was super nervous and I was so unprepared. So the battery in my guitar was dead, and then I used someone else's battery and then my guitar still wasn't working. So that's a fail. So I borrowed somebody else's guitar and she was super nice. Oh my gosh. And I actually sang better than I thought I was going to. I sang my song, I Hate the System, and then I Sin Differently, and then Why Can't It Be Simple? I Sin Differently was the one that I wasn't as great on, but like they said that they really liked the hook, like the other singers, because we had 4 people sitting there. 2 of them were like, yeah, like 2 closest to me were like we really like that hook, so that made me feel really good. And then afterwards, one of the other girls who was going to be in the next round, she pulled me aside and she's like, your voice is really good. So that made me feel better about it. So I guess I need to go out more and do this because I need to get the nerves out. I don't know. I'm always back and forth on it because I really don't like playing acoustically as much as like playing with all the different sounds, but I think I need to do it more because it will help me like get out the nerves and, you know, better prepare me for when I do have a band and all of that. So I think it was a good experience. I'm so tired though, so trying to think if there's anything else. I don't know, I'm really tired. So one of them did take some pictures, so I'll have to look to see if they post them later, and maybe I'll post it or like insert like a little picture here. And if I have any of their music, I'll link it down below. Some of these people were like, I haven't come up with music yet, but that's what I'm working on next, and like they're like crazy talented. I'm like, why haven't you done anything yet? Like, do something. Like, oh my gosh, like these people, they have like really great voices. So anyways, I'm gonna go inside now, and yeah, that's it. All right, so I do not like this angle. It's like so close, and I'm like a mess. So last month I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have like nothing for like my month in music. And this month I was thinking it's the same thing, but you know, who knows at this point, because last month I said that and then it ended up being like 20-30 minutes or something. I don't even remember. Anyways, so I was supposed to go into the studio a couple of days ago, but my producer texted me and was like, hey, like, I don't know, are you gonna be okay to drive? And I was like, what are you talking about? Because it was just kind of raining, but like nothing crazy. And he's like, we're supposed to get heavy rains, heavy winds, and there's tornado warnings. And it's kind of bad where, you know, I am right now, like, in the studio, because his studio's, you know, right where he lives. But so I was like, I don't know, I really don't want to cancel because it had been a while. And he's like, kind of like hinting like, I don't think it's gonna be okay. Like, he was like concerned for me. So I like feel really grateful that I have a producer that really cares about my safety and was like, I just want you to be safe and I just don't want you to go out driving in the rain, because he also knows that by the time I drive back, it's usually dark, and to drive in the dark in heavy rains and heavy winds is not ideal, because for me it's an hour drive there and an hour drive back. So long story short, I did not go into the studio, but I want to start recording. I've had another, okay, I need to like talk out loud and like backtrack because you guys are not in my head. So I have my EP out, I have Why Can't It Be Simple, the single out, and I have another single coming out after that. It's almost done, it's in final mixing. I don't know if he's actually done or not, because he said he could do that, you know, without me having to be there, because I don't know anything about mixing. Well, I mean, I know stuff, but I mean, I don't know enough to like do it. So I don't necessarily have to be there when he's doing that. But so that's in final mixing and or probably like done. So I just have to get my stuff together and like finally do a cover art, which I've been collecting things because I have a specific look in mind. I'm actually gonna do something tonight for that. I think I might do like a whole video on how I came up with my cover art. So I don't know if I'll include little clips in the My Month in Music stuff or not, but yeah, so I'm definitely gonna, I think I'm gonna definitely make a video just kind of like showing how I come up with the hair and the makeup and taking the picture and editing like the picture on my laptop, because I'm a big DIY kind of girl and I don't know if I'm gonna get people to help me or not. I'm gonna try and do it by myself. So obviously that'll be an adventure, and if it turns out good, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that was all me. So anyways, what I'm doing now is I figured, I always tell myself that like, because I've had many studio sessions canceled for one reason or another, whether I'm sick, he's sick, technical issues, quarantine, global pandemic, all of those things. So usually I tell myself whenever something gets canceled, I'm like, okay, that just gives me more time to prepare. And then I don't do it. And I should. I mean, everything's worked out so far, but it doesn't hurt to be more prepared. So I guess back to what I was saying is I have my EP out, I have Why Can't It Be Simple, I have my next single that's gonna be coming out, and I was gonna do another one after that, but I'm not really feeling it anymore. And I did use a whole studio day like mapping it out and going through sounds. So I might listen to what we have. We didn't have a lot though. So I'm thinking I might not do it, but at least we have that mopped out. At least we have that mapped out so that if I do decide to do it, it's already set up. And he has like everything that I've ever done saved in his archives or whatever, hard drives, all the things. He has like all of my EP stuff and everything. So if I ever wanted to like redo stuff or like, you know, whatever, like mess with it, I can do that. So, oh, what was I saying? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. So I want to jump and not do that next single and instead just start working on my next EP. And what I wanted to do was I wanted to have all of the songs for my EP written and before I went to the studio, because I didn't want to like just start something and then like not have all of it and then be sitting on a finished song for like a long time, you know, because I sit on songs for a long time as it is, and I didn't want to do that. But so I had all of the songs written, but then one of the songs, I sent them all to my friend, because she has like a really good, I feel like she has a good, well-rounded like opinion of music. She listens to a lot of different kinds of music. She doesn't listen to all kinds of music, but like I feel like she has like a good, I don't know, we've both really been into music for like a long time in every different aspect. She's one of the reasons why I'm doing it now, and she's like my biggest supporter. And I sent her all of my songs before like they go out, or at least I've sent her most of them, not all of them. And so she's been helping with them. I can't keep track of my thoughts right now. I'm so sorry. Okay. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, so I had all the songs written, and so I sent her all of them. Like I sent her voice memos of like kind of like a rough, like this is what the song is. And sorry, I thought I heard a noise. One of the songs just didn't fit like the vibe of the EP. I'm probably gonna leave this part out because I don't want to talk about it too much, but I'll maybe, I don't know, I'm just gonna talk about it now. Okay, so I guess I'll put it this way so I don't have to edit this out, because if I edit it out, then I'm never gonna use it, because I'm never gonna go back to it. One of the songs didn't fit the EP, so I was thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna have to write a new song for that. And I was thinking that I was gonna change my mind, that I don't want to have it all written before I go into the studio, because I do have one song that I want to start with that is finished. It's finished lyrically. For me, I'm gonna retract that too. I want to start with that one song because it's kind of like the song, like I'm really like super excited about this one song, and so I want to start the EP with that one. That's probably going to be the 4th song. There's probably going to be 5 songs, and that's going to be the 4th one, and I want to start with that one and then go back to the number 1 and 2. And I feel like if I start recording and finish that song and then start working on 1 and 2, it'll help write the vibe of the EP. And I know it's not like necessarily like the way people do it. Like, I don't know, everybody does it different. I don't want to like, I don't know, I just feel like the more I start to piece together the EP, the more it's going to like come together better from doing that, instead of like having all the lyrics ready. Because having a certain like sounds and a vibe is I don't know, it's just like, I don't know how to explain this, I guess, but I just want it to be cohesive, and I feel like I'll be inspired by what we write sonically. That's my main point. I feel like I'll be inspired by what we write sonically, so that, you know, when I'm finishing the rest of the lyrics for the other song, then it'll be easier, because I'll already have this vibe in my mind, and I'll actually have it like for real. And yeah, so long story short, oh my gosh, and I'm sorry my hair looks weird, like I'm like a mess right now, like don't worry about it. I'm like a real YouTuber now. I'm like just being like, don't look at my hair, like I'm sorry I don't look good. I hate when people say that, because half the time they look really great. I actually look like a mess, okay? So anyways, so I want to try, and now that I've said that I don't need to go into the studio and have all of it prepared, I kind of want to work on that missing song. So I had one, but it doesn't quite fit, and I don't want to manipulate the melody to make it fit, because I like the song. I don't know if I'll ever record it, but in case I want to in the future, I don't want to manipulate it because I do like the melody. I don't have the melodies for like the whole song, but well, actually I do. It's a long story. I don't want to talk about it. But anyways, so I figured, let's see, on my laptop here, I figured I would bring it up and at least kind of play with my idea and see where I go from there. So for the big song that I'm like super excited about, I used GarageBand and I picked out, I don't know if I had a particular kind of sound in mind, but I was going through the different like sounds for like drums and electronic things, and I found sounds that I liked, but it wasn't the one I had in mind, but I kind of just like made like this little beat thing, and then I wrote the whole song to it. So I'm kind of thinking if I start with this like little lyric idea and then find maybe like a beat or something and like kind of just think of something, maybe that'll help. So that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna stop recording right now, take a minute to breathe because I've been talking for 11 minutes, and then I'll start a new clip, because from there on, if I'm actually songwriting, I'm not going to include it in my monthly music, because I'm not going to show you me songwriting a song that you haven't heard yet, because I've got to keep it secret until it comes out, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. Maybe in the future this will be part of my like behind the scenes of the EP, who knows? Or maybe nothing will come of this. But I am in a mental state right now where I'm okay, and like if I don't come up with something and if I'm not inspired, I'm okay with it. It's fine. I'm just gonna try, and if nothing happens, I'm okay. It's okay. Anyways, now you've seen more of my weirdness come out, and I'm learning to be okay with that too. Like, I look and see all these people all calm and collected and just poised and know how to talk elegantly and all these things, and I'm just not that person, and I'm really weird in real life, so I'm just gonna be weird on the internet because I just gotta be myself, right? All right, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.